AP Stat Student Alert. This app on the Ti-Nspire called Statistics Made Easy is golden for AP Stat students because it can do everything that you need to know for the AP Stats exam. Let me just show you what I mean by that. The app can do a whole lot more, but specifically AP Stats topics are covered. So here we go. Statistics. Yes, you will have to find average, mean, median. Okay, all you need to do is you just type in your numbers quickly, and quickly you will see all the answers here step by step. That's under statistics. You will also, of course, get the variance and the range and the standard deviation. Also quartiles and the 5-number summary. Just put in your data here, okay, like I show you, and you will see the median, center, Q1, Q3, interquartile range is computed here for you, and some other fancy things that you may not know, the inner fence, the outer fence, etc. We're moving on. Regression. Of course, you need to know linear regression from data or from given statistical points or step by step. So let me show you quickly. If you're given some numbers here, some random numbers, you're given immediately the regression line, the correlation coefficient, and the coefficient of determination for a quick answer. Of course, you can also do everything step by step. Then it just takes a little longer. You can find the residuals, which you need to know. You can always read about linear regression. You know, what is an influential observation? What does the correlation coefficient, etc. tell you? And all the details you need to know. Moving on. Discrete distribution. Number one is, of course, a binomial distribution, and you'll also need to know about the geometric distribution. So let me just give you an example. Say you do 5 trials of a die, and say you want to have 2 successes. Okay, what is the probability for that? Well, here's your formula for binomial distribution, and here is every instant calculated for you. Okay, what's the probability of having 0 successes? 40%. Chance of 1 success, 40%. Chance of 2 successes. And if you change your parameters here, you immediately get the new distribution table. Pretty in print is perfect for you. Next, well, you must also, of course, now I just mentioned it, geometric distribution is right here for you, but more importantly, the normal distribution, right? You enter the 2 parameters, the mean and the standard deviation, say it's a standard normal distribution, and how often are you being asked, what's the probability of being between -3 and 1 or between -2 and 1, and here it is, 81.85% or 0.8185, and the complementary probability is here. So this is really golden. You can quickly compute. How about within 2 standard deviations? That's, as you probably know, 95%. And everything can be computed here, including the z-score. But for the z-score, you can also use our z-score solver, which is right here. Okay, these are typical AP problems that can be solved in no time at all. Next, confidence intervals. Of course, you have to find confidence intervals for means, for 2 means, for proportions, for 2 proportions. So all of these options here are made for you. Let's look at one. Mean with known standard deviation. So you put in your mean, your sigma, and your n. Always remember, we want to have a large n. And this probability here, the alpha is 95%. So here you see how your score is being computed, and therefore you eventually end up here with your 95% confidence interval. Notice if I change from 95 to 99, you get a wider confidence interval. So you get immediate gratification, never need to press enter. You will get your answer step by step right away here. That was the confidence intervals, and similarly the test of significance, the z-test for means, for proportions, and t-test for mean. Everything is right here. Trust me, it works like a charm. You just enter the significance level, what's your alternative hypothesis here, and here your parameters, and as you enter them you immediately computed the z-score, and since it's a two-tailed test, the p-value is computed here, and then the p-value is not below 5%, so we will fail to reject H0. Let's say we have not 10 but 100, and you see the difference of having a large sample of 100 versus 10, okay, with the same mean value, etc. We are now in a position to reject H0 and accept HA, only because our sample size was larger. Moving right along, we did the test of significance. Then lastly, you will also be doing chi-square tests at the end of class. All you do at the end of the year, just enter your observed data and your expected data. The chi-squared statistic is computed here for you. The p-value is computed, and given the degree of freedom, you're going to get your critical value, and either you reject or you fail to reject. So that's all taken care of it for you. Everything step by step in the Statistics Made Easy app. Download it at Ti-NspireApps.com. Thanks for watching.